John, thanks for your time as always. 2-1 defeat here at Middlesbrough. What are your immediate thoughts having just come out the dressing room?
Listen, I'm proud of the efforts of the group. It's been a really tough week, obviously. The home game on Saturday was a real big effort, and to lose it in the way we did was disappointing. The performance was good. Then to go to Swansea and perform like we did was excellent, and to come here at the end of a tough week and perform like we did first half, I thought we were superb. Second half we ran out of legs, and to concede 2 goals off set pieces as well is really disappointing, because apart from that, Middlesbrough have a lot of possession, of course, but I didn't really feel like they were going to score. So disappointing. We always look to threat on the turnover today, especially first half. Second half we had to look after the ball better when we won the ball back, which is something that we didn't do well tonight, this afternoon in that second half. But lots to keep working on. And
you got yourselves in front very early on. Great finish from Patrick Adjman. Really showed a cool head in that moment.
Yeah, delighted for Pat, and it's a goal with his feet. So obviously he scored a couple with his head. So listen, he was very composed in front of the goal there, and he took it really well.
Was the frustration for you then? You mentioned there that you had opportunities in the first half, and you had so many set plays as well, which we know is a big strength of the side, that you didn't make the most of those.
Yeah, of course it is, and it's something that we've got to keep working, keep believing in. That first half we won the ball back on a number of occasions. Just that decision making in the final third and the right time wasn't quite there, that's the most disappointing thing really. Second half, the conditions were tough, and we didn't look after the ball as well as we did in that first half. And if you give the ball back to a good team like Middlesbrough, then they're going to keep pushing and pushing. But the way we conceded the 2 goals was really disappointing.
You mentioned there that it's been such a draining week, but the players have given you so much energy, haven't they? Because you mentioned in media on Thursday that the group's really stretched at the moment, but they just keep going to the well and delivering and competing, which I know you really strive for every game. Yeah,
but listen, we were really competitive today. We made it really difficult. We, at the end of a tough week, I was really, as I say at the start, I was really proud of the efforts of the group. The group will never let you down, and they fought all the way to the end, and it just wasn't good enough today.
Is that what encourages you, though, that the competitiveness is there, and you see so much from the group that you feel that there's more to come, that it's plenty to be excited about with this group?
Of course there is. There's lots more to come from the group. We're 18 games in, I think it is. So, we're just we're in a really good position. We've done well of late, and it's really important that when you come into a top team in the league, which they are, you look at the bench, you look at the changes they made at vital times, and still compete and still be in the game and still giving it our best is really encouraging. And you look at the players that are going to be coming back over the next 3 or 4 weeks as well. The squad's going to get stronger. But I'll tell you what, this week the boys have been magnificent, and they haven't got the points I feel that we deserved. But we keep going.
You mentioned that the squad was stretched, if I put my teeth in. Carlton Morris, what's the situation with him? He was awaiting the scan results yesterday.
He was, and it's good news on Carlton. I think it's going to be about 10 weeks. So, that's great news. We were obviously fearing that this season was going to be over, and the big man has took a knock, but he'll be back. And by the time he's back, it'll be like a brand new signing just at the end of January, February time. So, that's great news.
How much of a relief is that? Because I know it was a long old week waiting to find out what the severity was of it.
Yeah, huge relief. He's a fantastic player for us, a great character, a great person. So, it's part of the game, it's part of football, and he's not going to be missing too long. So hopefully we can get him back.
You've had a big week this week in terms of the efforts that the players have given you. Is it nice now that you've got a full week to prepare for another busy week after that?
Yeah, that's the Championship. It's relentless. We've had 2 really tough away games, and I thought we've been fully committed and lucky not to get at least a point today. Last week against Watford, I thought we deserved more out of the game there as well. But the most important thing is we're competitive in every game we play, and we're giving these good teams proper games. And we could have easily had more points, but it's a long season, and we keep going.